The last virtual reality game. A gamer's quest to save the world. Welcome to our channel, where we explore the exciting possibilities of the future. In today's video, we have a thrilling tale of adventure, action, and redemption. Join us as we follow the journey of a skilled gamer who must use his skills to save the world from destruction. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the last virtual reality game. A gamer's quest to save the world. In the year 2055, the world had changed beyond recognition. Technology had advanced so much that virtual reality had become the new reality. People spent their entire lives in a virtual world, where they could be anyone and do anything. Life was a game, and everyone was a player. But there was one game that stood out above all others: the last virtual reality game. It was said to be the most immersive and challenging game ever created. The game's objective was simple: find the key to unlock the final level and beat the game. But no one had ever beaten it before. Enter Jack, a skilled gamer who had played every game in existence. He had heard about the last virtual reality game and was determined to beat it. He spent months training and studying the game's mechanics, determined to be the first to unlock the final level. Finally, the day arrived. Jack put on his virtual reality headset and entered the game. He was transported to a post-apocalyptic world, where he had to fight off hordes of zombies and navigate treacherous terrain to find the key. As Jack progressed through the levels, he encountered other players who had been stuck in the game for years. They had formed their own factions and were fighting for control of the game's resources. Jack had to use all his skills to survive in this cutthroat world, where one wrong move could mean the difference between life and death. Finally, after months of playing, Jack found the key. He had made it to the final level. But what he found there shocked him to his core. The final level was a virtual reality simulation of the real world. The game's creators had created a perfect replica of the Earth, complete with all its flora, fauna, and civilizations. But something was wrong. The world was dying. The oceans were polluted, the air was toxic, and the animals were dying out. Jack realized that the game's creators had created this final level to warn humanity about the dangers of environmental destruction. They had created the most immersive and challenging game ever made to show people what was at stake if they didn't take action to save the planet. Overwhelmed with emotion, Jack made a decision. He would use the skills he had learned in the game to help save the real world. He rallied other players, and together they started a movement to clean up the oceans, reduce pollution, and protect endangered species. Their movement grew in popularity, and soon the whole world was taking notice. Governments started passing laws to protect the environment. Companies began investing in sustainable technologies, and people started taking action in their own lives to reduce their carbon footprint. But Jack wasn't just a hero in the virtual world. He was also a person with flaws and fears. He struggled with his own past mistakes and with the weight of responsibility that came with leading a movement to save the world. Despite these challenges, Jack persevered. He continued to fight for the planet, using his platform as a famous gamer to spread the message of environmentalism to millions of people around the world. Years went by, and Jack grew old. He had seen the world change in ways he never thought possible. He had made a difference, and he knew that his legacy would live on for generations to come. As he lay on his deathbed, surrounded by his loved ones, Jack reflected on his journey. He had started out as a simple gamer, just looking for a challenge. But he had ended up saving the world. In his final moments, Jack closed his eyes and whispered a phrase that had become his mantra: "The game is never over." He knew that his legacy would live on, and that others would carry on his mission to protect the planet. And that's the story of Jack, the gamer who saved the world. We hope you enjoyed this thrilling tale of adventure and redemption. Remember, the game is never over, and we all have the power to make a difference. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.